Good morning, everyone. So I've not been on for a while. Had some stuff to sort out, but we're all good again. And I've started a project and then thought, why not show you how I'm going to go about this? So I have already done the cover. I'll just talk you through what I did. And then this will be an introduction on what I'm going to do with this journal. It's sort of make it up as I go along. I have a rough idea of what I want to do. But I will do this in parts, so I will do so many pages and video them and then post them, and we'll see where we go with it. So this journal is a 10-inch by 7¼ inch. It was an old book that I have covered. I got a piece of bedding, and I have sewn on there all different scraps of lace, doilies, little bits of fabric and trim that I had. I sewn some buttons on, that was a bit of trim. So I sewed all these bits onto the piece of bed sheet, and then once I'd done that, I covered the hardcover of a book that I'd taken the insides out of, and then I reinforced it before. You can just see, I'm not sure if you can see on there how it's a bit darker underneath. That's just some tape to reinforce the sides and the spine, and then I put a piece of linen on the inside just to cover that. So that's, on the corners I put some little corner protectors on their front covers. I will do them on the back, I just haven't got around to those yet, and I don't think the size that I've got is going to fit because that is quite chunky. So yeah, that's where we're at with the cover. So that's how I did that one. I'm going to put in 4 signatures. And for this, I'm going to do this one a bit differently because of what it is. So I'm going to get, I have, how many pages do I have? I don't even know. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I have 8 pages to a signature. So I'm going to do these ones a little bit differently. I've not done it this way before, so it'll be new to me as well. What I will do is I'm going to get a piece of linen fabric, and I'm going to glue and sew it so that it folds over the 2 pages there. So that initially will make those 2 pages together. I'm going to do that with 2, 4, 6, 8. So then I will end up with 4 pieces to go in. Once I've done the 4 that way, I am going to then get another piece of fabric and go on the outside round onto the back side of it and sew each of the 2 onto that piece, and that will put my signature together. So once I've done that on all 4 of my signatures that want to go into the book, I will then sew them. So I'll have 4 on one side and 4 on the other side. So when they are sewn together, like so, that then will be sewed onto the spine of the book, sewing the signature in. Sounds complicated. I'm hoping it's not going to be. But the first video will be of how I put these together, and I will show you how I go about that. Then I will do another video on how I actually sew a signature in. I'm thinking that some of these I want to sew on some of these pages before they go into the journal, because once they're sewn into the journal it's very hard to sew on them then with a machine. So what I may do is pick 1 or 2 of the pages out of each of these and then sew on what I want to sew on and then make them up, because I think otherwise it's going to be too hard to do that. So maybe we'll just pick 1 or 2 pages out and we'll do the first videos on how I decorate those. Or I'll video them and pop them in later. Maybe that's the best way. So that is the project that I'm doing. The theme, I think, is going to be sewing, vintage sewing on this one. It's going to be vintage something. I'll see where it takes me. I'm just feeling like just going with the flow and see what comes to me. I enjoy working that way. So we'll see. I've recently just made a little sewing journal here, which I'm going to do a flip through video of. So some of the ideas from that one I will probably post as well. Okay, I shall see you in the next video and we shall start this project. Thanks for watching. Bye.